Good day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al and today I'm going to give you 3 reasons that you should hike in the bubble. So what is the bubble? The bubble is essentially the most popular time to be going out on the trail. If you start on the Appalachian Trail, some people start in January, February, but most people are starting in mid to late March and early April. So that time is when the trail is the busiest. You're going to encounter the most amount of people. But why would you want to be out in the bubble? Well, I'm going to give you those 3 reasons now. Number 1 is you're going to meet more people. Why would you want to meet more people? Well, there's so many reasons, but I'll tell you, the Appalachian Trail, when I went out, I found out that it was not about the hike. It was about the community. It was about the people that you surround yourself with. All these amazing personalities of people you meet who have different life experiences, who can help you out with advice on the trail. If I hadn't gone out in the bubble, I wouldn't have met Holy Roller and Red Panda, 2 people who I cherish dearly. They are the most amazing people and I am so lucky to have been able to meet them. If I hadn't have gone out on March the 27th, I wouldn't have met Holy Roller, I wouldn't have met Red Panda, I wouldn't have had the experience I had. If I'd have gone earlier and just said I want to be out of the crowds, I wouldn't have met all these amazing people who you saw in the videos. This amazing community, loads and loads and loads of new friends and new people. And not only is it about meeting people, but it's also having a support network. The amount of times that people ran out of stuff and Red Panda usually had something in his bag, spare tent stakes, spare fuel, spare this, spare that. It wasn't just him, lots and lots of people. You could just sit at a shelter and there'd be like 10-20 people. Having those people around you is amazing. You can have great new experiences, incredible conversations. Meeting all of these people and having that network there is just incredible. You should definitely consider hiking in the bubble because of that. Reason number 2 to hike in the bubble is better weather. It's so much better to be in the bubble because that is when the best temperatures are. If you start early, you're going to be in midwinter and hiking out of it and catching spring. If you hike late, you're going to be starting in summer and going back into the super cold temperatures when you finish. If you're heading no boat and you start too late, you might not be able to get to Mount Katahdin before Baxter State Park closes. And you won't be able to get into the park and you won't be able to finish your through hike. So that is a consideration for people who are thinking about hiking after the bubble. And reason number 3 is not as important as catching the good weather, but it is still important for morale, and that's trail angels. When are trail angels most likely to be doing trail magic and giving away all this beautiful food and drinks and keeping your spirits high when you turn a corner and get to a road crossing and they're set up with all of that food and drink and supplies? Well, they're most likely to be doing it when most of the hikers are going through. They are most likely to be there in the bubble. If you set out in January, you're not likely to catch many people doing trail magic that early in the season. If you start out after the bubble, you might find that there isn't too much trail magic, and it might not seem important now, but when you get out there and you're hiking and every day is a struggle and it's really hard and you're feeling really tired, just somebody at a road crossing with a can of Dr. Pepper and some fruit can make all the difference to your mood that day. There was one particular trail magic that people talked about the whole trail. Nobody was expecting it to be there, and that was Silver Linings, who had a beautiful, amazing setup. It was the most epic trail magic, the whole trail, and everyone was talking about that from Roan Mountain on day 40 all the way to the end. Had we been there a week earlier or a week later, he wouldn't have been there. But it was epic. It was an experience that stayed with us, and because we were in that bubble, everyone around us also got to experience it. So that's it. 3 reasons why, if you're thinking about hiking a long distance trail, you should hike in the bubble. If you agree with me or you disagree with me, or you can think about more reasons why people should or shouldn't hike in the bubble, then leave them in the comments down below. If you think this video could be valuable to anybody that you know who is planning an upcoming through hike, then please share it with them. Share it with anybody that you know that's interested in camping, hiking or adventure travel. If you like this video, then please leave a like. Make sure that you subscribe for more videos in the future and to follow along my upcoming Pacific Crest Trail journey. And for now, that's it from me. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Train. If it's not police, it's trains, crows, motorbikes, awful people. Anyway, we're just going to wait for that to go past. Oh my goodness. Talking about winter, it's cold here. I can't remember what I was saying.